on to an interesting dessert. This time of the year, you always find a variety of nuts in the store. You have almonds, you have pistachio, pecans, walnuts, and cashew. What I have done is I have mixed them with coconut. This time, the coconut which I'm using is sweetened coconut. Every time I say use the unsweetened coconut, but this time I say use the sweetened coconut, which you get in the baking section. And also I've added some dates. And two spices which I like to add are cardamom pods. You open it up and take the black seeds from them, and nutmeg. I prefer to use a whole nutmeg and then just grate it. This way you get a very nice aroma of the same nutmeg. So what I have done is I'm going to add a couple of nuts in the coffee grinder. You can make this a very personalized dessert. You can add whichever nuts that you like. If you prefer only almonds, stick to almonds. If you cannot take walnuts, skip the walnut. In this recipe today, I have taken almonds and pistachio. One more thing which I found is almonds, if they are slightly roasted, like what I mean to say is slightly brownish, not the raw almonds, it gives a better flavor to this whole recipe. So I'm going to add some almond and some pistachio and coconut. And what I prefer to do with dates is buy the whole unpitted dates and then cut it into small pieces. I prefer to use this because the chopped dates somehow I feel are very dry, and we would like to reduce the use of fat in this as much as possible. This is not a low-fat dessert by any means, but as much as possible try to reduce fat where you can avoid it. And what I'm going to do is add melted butter, 1 stick of melted butter, and see how much you need. Go ahead, mix it. Again, hand mixing is the best way to go. If you feel it's too wet, go ahead, add some more coconut. If you feel it's a little too dry, add some butter. This is very easy. My mother used to make this known as laddu or ladu, and we used to have it as an after-school snack. I guess as kids you can afford to have these high-calorie foods. After it's all mixed well, I'm going to make small balls out of this. You can make very small, or you can make walnut-sized balls and just press it together. It sort of forms into a ball. And then dip it in green sugar. You get the sugar in the baking section. And take another one and dip it in red sugar. Kids love to do this dessert. There, you have a very easy recipe made with nuts and coconut, which is very easy to prepare and at the same time looks very festive too. This is an Indian version of laddu, which I have transformed into a Christmas dessert of red and green nutty delight, so to say.